Good afternoon. Today we will continue with the poetry and we will discuss the poetry written by A.K. Ramanujan. A.K. Ramanujan is one of the prominent writers of English poetry in India, Indian writing in English. And he has written a very popular poem, A River. So we are going to analyze the poem as well as we will discuss something about A.K. Ramanujan and his style of writing. So we'll continue. A River is one of those poems of A.K. Ramanujan which remind us of Hasya, Vyang and Vakruti. Hasya, Vyang and Vakruti. These three things are found in Hindi literature. And A.K. Ramanujan, he was a Tamilian, he's a South Indian man, and he was heavily influenced by the classical literature written in Tamil and Sanskrit. He was a great scholar. And if you translate these three elements into English, so has could be termed as satire. Vyang could be translated into irony, and Vakruti could be roughly translated as doublespeak. So we find these three elements in English literature as satire, irony, and doublespeak. And the oblique approach as the chief forte of his poetry. Oblique, no indirectness. He believed in indirectness, inversions, rather than saying anything with clarity. He preferred inverse, in which he handled so deftly and excelled in two as the master artist of his genre. He was a master in writing those kind of poems. Ramanujan, as a poet, is one of the satirico-ironical trend of writing, and he loved to play with words and wits. I repeat, Ramanujan, as a poet, is one of the satirico-ironical trend of writing, and he loved to play with words and wits. An expatriate academician, he was an expatriate academician. That means he was an Indian by virtue of his birth, and later on he moved to the West, and he lived there for a considerable part of his life. He used to teach in the States, United States of America. He used to teach, and that too in the South Asian language and culture department, dealing with Dravidic languages and language patterns. So he was a teacher and he excelled in dealing with Dravidic languages and language patterns. He was a Tamilian himself, he was Dravidian. As a poet, translator, linguist, folklorist, and a critic, so many dimensions of his personality: poet, translator, linguist, folklorist, and a critic. Ramanujan had been not only amusing and entertaining, but critical too. He was not only amusing and entertaining, but he was also critical. To criticize and comment had been his job. Just like Birbal and Gopal Bhand. Birbal and Gopal Bhand are two prominent characters in Indian history. He tried to regale us, but not in a laughing manner, but by being ironical and critical enough. To him, poetry is in ironies, witty handlings, and intrigues. The present poem, A River, is not exactly a romantic picture of the river Vaiki, which flows through Madurai, the temple town, but a real picture of it when it dries during the summer. So he did not wrote about the flowing river for the most part in this poem, but when the river actually dries in the months of summer. The present poem is but a Tamil poem by a Tamilian, and it recreates the ancientness of Madurai and the classical poetry written by Sangam literature, meets and confluences dating back to centuries gone by. So, there is some kind of infusion of Sangam Tamilian literature and classical poetry in this poem, though it is written in English rather than in Sanskrit or Tamil. But here, classicism of the Tamil poets and text is not a matter of discussion. It is a matter of no discussion. Just by referring to Madurai, the temple town, he tells the tales of the Vaiki river. More especially during the flood time when the water levels cross over the danger level and the villages get swept. So, that is his art of presentation. Two different phenomena, one in the months of summer when the river dries, and the next one in the months of monsoon when the river is flooded. But there is none to tell the pains caused by the excessive water swelling, devouring, and inundating. And those things happen in the months of monsoon when the river is overflooded. The poet pictures the dry bridge during the dry season, that is, in the months of summer, with the gates visible to anyone and clogged with the straw and women hair. Clogged with straw and women hair. One can see the bridge repaired, but the patchworks carried out seem like the sleepy crocodiles. And this is a typical example of his introduction of irony in his poems. He compares the patchworks, stones, rocks with sleepy crocodiles. But during the flood time, water levels rise up to great levels, and the people start talking about the waters rising. People start talking about the waters rising, taking on the bathing ghats and the cobbled steps. And this is the whole idea about the poem A River, written by A.K. Ramanujan. We'll continue discussing poetry in our next videos. Thanks for watching.